We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
First pitch on its way. Francisco Lindor is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing, Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett.
Now the pitch.
Gardner. Count 1-0.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Count now a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AV.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 264 is average entering play, 4 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy...
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box, Domingo Santana.
Number 24.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 16 tries. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 55.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. Outside, that's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Late that time for a strike.
Yep, 1-1.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Hit high and deep to right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Luke Voit. Line to the right.
And too hard.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got 3 and 2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Wade, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And there's a base hit on the line. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. In his career, Reyes brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The right fielder, number
Now
30.
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24. Domingo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So now Carlos Santana as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
Ball, action time.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ready with another 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Delino DeShields. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Tyler Lyons is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit down the 3rd baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Andujar's got it. The run scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, and he'll just step on 3rd, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 8 and the Yankees 1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Three and 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Men on third with 2 down. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting. The first
into the box now, Luke Voigt. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 8-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Gio Urshela. He drew a walk his first time up.
The third baseman, number 29.
Now the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wade. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch popped up. Lindor waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 4. It's the Indians 8 and the Yankees 6. Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Voit has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A high fastball is in there. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a slider taken for a ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos.
Now batting, Carlos Santana, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that's the third out. Indians go down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very bloody of their swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time. Meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Nick Whitgren, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Stepping up now, Torres comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeShields comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Miguel Andujar is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batter, the left fielder, Miguel.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here, too far inside. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wade, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Naquin's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Ready now, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box, Delino DeShields, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance. At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Torres has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Hunter Wood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Hunter Wood.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And right into the shift. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1 to Santana to get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at his career totals, Torres is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. This remains an 8-all tie. Digging in now, Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Jonathan.
And the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 2-2 one more time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Domingo Santana. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Gets away the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's
Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Drilled to the right side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Number 70 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 70.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. DJ LeMahieu will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. This remains an 8-all tie.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing second base, number 26, DJ.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the center fielder.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Delino DeShields. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Ottavino is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the pitch.
That's outside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Late that time for a strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The look by Perez, now the pitch. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Full count, here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 offering. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Aroldis Chapman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Franmil Reyes. And he takes ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at a first-pitch fastball for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line to the right side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. This remains an 8-all tie. Brad Hand comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Not shortstop.
From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hand, 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Still 2-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Ball game. So a solo shot here to left center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Yanks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Aroldis Chapman gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For Cleveland, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.